For us, multidimensional learning, I guess, falls into three key areas. You might tell me differently, but I would say group size, the learning that happens around the workshops, and how we interweave or interconnect internal learning and learning provided by external providers. Do you want to just give the guys a bit on how to make this work, I guess?
Yeah, I think starting with group size, if we want to change this industry, if we want to shake it up, one of the differences that we found, one of the disruptors that we found that is really exciting is having a much bigger group size. And by that, I mean, 36 to 48 people in a cohort in a room, very specific numbers, which I'll come on to share why that is in a moment. But with that large group of, 30 or 40 people, what you get is a different atmosphere in the room. You, of course, create a tribe, but it really stretching, much more stretching. There's much more development than can happen. Imagine typical group sizes we've heard about before range from anything 10, 12, 15, maybe 20 at a push. But if you're sitting with a group of 12 of your peers and you're asked, for example, to pitch your leadership vision, how stretching is that compared to when you're asked to pitch your leadership vision in a room of 48 people? Now, you might be asking, well, how do you make sure the journey is personalized for people then if you've got such a big group? And actually, what we do is put people into home groups. So a group of 6, hence the 36 to 48 number that's divisible by 6. But we have a high coach to participant ratio. And that coach then personalizes the journey for the individual. So with that group size, you've got dynamic learning environment, great network, great stretch, but also an intimate space and a relationship because of the home group and the coach. As well as group size, I think it's what you put around the workshops. We already know, right, that people learn in different ways. Everybody knows that. Use different tools within the workshop. But the next level is to really think about extending outside of the workshop. So the whole flight path for the program, if you like. What are the pre-coms? What's the pre-work? Is there a video to introduce the facilitators? Is there a book recommendation, a podcast? And then how do you embed the learning after the workshops? What sort of challenges are in place? How do people access content in the flow of work at the point of need?